Well, hello there in YouTube land and welcome back to the channel. And so today we're going to La Grange, Texas to take some pictures, but I wanted to take the opportunity to do a little short video about, well, can the Street Glide handle the twisties? And since we're going on this twisty road right here, well, it's not raining anymore. The road conditions seem dry enough, so we're gonna try it out. So it was raining all week, but and that's what I think that kept people away. It's still a little cold, but still that's not gonna keep us from having our fun. I have my friend Ben with me today, and he brought a Moto Guzzi V7. We're gonna have to do a little walk around video on that one. It's a beautiful bike. So we are at some place here west of Houston. We're gonna hit some twisties and let's see well, how this big bike handles the twist. Can it actually outperform a Moto Guzzi V7? I don't know, we'll find out. So stay tuned. So today we're gonna take it easy because it is cold and some patches might be wet, but still not as easy as this Honda Civic. So that's why I created a route to La Grange, so we can take some pictures and we'll have a little fun on some twisty roads, but nothing too crazy. There's something there on the road, I have no idea what that is. Looks like a plastic bag. Oh, it's a pillow. It's a pillowcase with full of stuff. So, what makes me think that the Harley can outperform a Moto Guzzi? Well, first of all, the engine. It has almost twice the capacity, so it should be able to give it a run for its money. Second, well, we're not competing, we're not actually going all crazy, but the tires on this bike are great for it, so you can actually drop it and it's gonna stay there. So we're gonna figure it out. Miles away, and now it is cold today. I have a whole bunch of layers. I hope Ben is not freezing to death on that bike because, well, even though I just have a couple of layers on my, oh, I forgot to, like always, I forgot to buckle the helmet. So we'll stop and do that right here when we get a chance. As I was saying, I only have a couple of layers in my pants, but my lower fairings are doing a great job of protecting me from the cold wind, but I do feel a little chill right here. Now on top, I don't feel any cold, not even on my hands, even though I'm wearing sport gloves, because, well, these mirrors make great hand guards. And then I have, well, several layers before my jacket and my cut. So, yeah, no cold at all on top. And then I have my balaclava, which is very good. Which is funny, because I never found a better balaclava than the one they sell for the bicycles. It's a Cannondale balaclava. The other ones that they sell for the motorcycles are either very expensive or very big, and they're just a little annoying. So let us buckle the helmet. So I always do stupid things. Alright, let's wait for this car to move and then we'll go after that. Alright, time to have some fun. Now the twists are still a couple of miles away, but this is a very nice road. I love it because it's always paved really well. It looks like it's just been repaved every time you come here. It's very nice. I shouldn't have let these cars by, because now we're gonna have to ride at their speed, which is not that great. It's not that bad either, but plenty of traffic today, so maybe we're not gonna be able to check out the street glide on the Twisties. And then I forgot, but when I went out of the house today in the morning, I forgot a whole bunch of things. I forgot my helmet. Can you imagine? I was wearing my balaclava, so I felt something on my head and I just left the house without a helmet. And I also forgot my wallet and my phone. So I had to go back and get them. And then, now that I'm riding, I'm missing my water bottle. I don't have any water. It's one of those things about riding a street glide and I forget. So I'm gonna have to stop at a convenience store and buy a big cup of something. So like a big gulp, or what do they call it on Circle K? A polar or something, I believe. I don't know. But anyway, we're almost up to the Twisties, and we have not gotten rid of this car. We're gonna miss it. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to do a little bit of passing right here. If we get enough space, which I don't think we have. Yes, we do. That bump felt all the way to my spine, so that was not good. So as you can see, this is a very nice road. A lot of wind buffeting, and I feel a lot of wind buffeting in my helmet. So I don't know if what I'm talking is actually being recorded. I hope that the Purple Panda is able to capture all of that. And yeah, you can see that it was raining, that it had been raining, because there's a lot of water on these fields. I just love riding my Harley on these back roads in Texas, especially near the Houston area. You're going to see a whole bunch of good rural America. So here where the twisty stuff starts, so we're going to have to take it easy, because we don't know if there are wet patches or not. And we're going to run out into that car over there. Okay. Now this turn, I don't like it. I don't like it at all, because you come to this twist, right, to this turn, to this curve, whatever you want to call it, and then boom, suddenly you get into this bridge and your bike gets all bent out of shape. Now I don't know if you noticed, but the Harley did a great job of handling those bumps. So yeah, maybe it's not going to be as fast, especially as Ben, who's a better rider than me on that Moto Guzzi, because he's right on my butt. But the Harley does handle the twists. Yeah, I don't know if you notice the bike, when you drop it, it stays on the line that you picked for it. And even though the back suspension, we talked about it, is not great, it's doing a good job. Now, I don't know if that guy on front is cop or not. I hope it's not. So we're just gonna ride really slowly until we figure it out. I don't think he's a cop because it's a Chevy. Most of the times the cops are on, but it looks like a cop, so we'll better take it easy. I think we had enough fun for one day. Let's check him on this side. Yeah, it's not a cop. Well, we're not going to be able to pass because when we don't have enough space anymore, and we're not 100% sure. Well, now I am. I'm checking the license plate. It doesn't say anything governmental or anything, so yeah. But anyway, this is one of those nice turns that I wanted to take a little bit quicker than what this guy on the GMC Subaru or Yukon is taking it. Just look at this curve. This is a nice one. Look at this sweeping curve. You can, if you're one of those guys who can drag knee, you could drag knee right here, no problem. And now we have a cop right in front of us, so we have to slow down. Our friends in blue. So we're gonna hit some more twisties up ahead. So for now, we're gonna stop our video, and then we'll continue when we hit some more twisties. I went the other day and ate some kolaches in that donut place, and they're good. A little bit big, but good. I didn't try the donuts though. Maybe one day. I don't know. Not today, because today we want to ride the twisties. On the Harley Davidson Street Glide. So far, Black Pearl has been awesome, and yeah, and that Moto Guzzi can handle the twisties as well. Of course, Ben is a great rider, so you shouldn't have any problems keeping up with a big old touring bike. Now, some of the features and creature comforts that will make this bike good on twisties, or that you would think that would not make this bike good on twisties, is the fact that you have your feet in front of you in this couch sitting position, which is very comfortable. So you wouldn't think that that would be a very sporty way to ride a bike, but once you get it on the twisties, I don't know, it's a different sensation altogether, but it's very, I mean, I love it. It's a lot of fun, but it's also I don't know, it's confidence inspiring, and all the fairing and everything, you feel protected. Maybe you're not at all, because you're still hit the pavement. It's just going to be you against the pavement, but for some reason you feel protected, which you don't on a naked bike like the Moto Guzzi V7. opposed to the other road we just took, this one is not free from bumps. So this one tests the suspension a little bit more. Although this is not a place where you can go fast because, well, there's a lot of people around, there's a lot of this community. Anything can happen, anybody can just walk by, a dog can just cross, somebody can come up from one of these exits. So yeah, you take it easy here. But still, the bumpy road is not something that a street glide really loves. Although it doesn't mind it as much as my Fat Boy used to do, because, well, the Fat Boy only had one shock at the back. This one has a couple of shocks that, well, they are on the softer side and they can handle some bumps. But the funny thing is, you wouldn't expect a big touring bike like this to handle the twisties as well as it does, especially since it's built more for the long haul, right? To bring a lot of baggage, your luggage, your wife, your old lady, right? So yeah, so we're coming up on the twisties now, and we have a lot of traffic in front of us, so we're not going to be able to check them out unless we stop a little bit. And ooh, my camera is pointed at the sky again. The sky shot. Come on, camera, stay with us, please. We're almost at the point of the fun stuff. And as you can see, all of these guys are leaving, so we can go ahead and have a little fun. We're not going to have as much fun as we should until we make sure that the roads are clear, because you never know if there are some wet patches, if there's some I don't know, some roadkill, anything that could impede you from taking a good line through these corners. As you can see, there is a lot of humidity on these corners, so you can't really go all crazy on the ride. We're going to come up with this traffic now. As you can see, it can handle the bumps no problem, and it stays on its line. But you do have to change gears on this bike, because it's well, it revs out at really quick, and you don't want to be forcing the engine that much, because then what's going to happen? Well, your street glide is not going to last too long. Although that could be a good excuse to go and get a 131 engine, which is not a bad idea at all. Okay, so this guy is not going to let us enjoy this, which is one of the best. Let's go. Yeah, there was this car coming out. I didn't want Ben to go and ran into it directly. So yeah, it's better to give him the signal to wait. See, there's a lot of things on the ground that could impede you from getting a good line. Now this is another one of those big, great twists that we have here on this road. And they are not police officers, so yeah, it's not going to break any records. But the Street Glide is definitely a fun bike to ride on a twisty road. not even hitting the brakes here because this road has a lot of good sweeping curves that you can just take on any motorcycle, but I don't know, it's just fun to do it on a Harley Street Glide. So let's see if it is a little damp. It is a little cold, so you shouldn't take it too crazy, but I mean, I remember on my Fat Boy, I went out of that road because I had no experience on this road, and the Fat Boy just takes forever to turn. This one, no, you just give it a little push on the handlebar and it's gonna go where you want it to go, and then it's gonna stay there, which is awesome. That's something that, I don't know, it's really cool about this bike. You can ride it with just one hand, right? I'm pretty sure you could ride it without hands if you had that ability, but I don't. But it's still, I mean, it's a great bike to ride. I was afraid of those yellow lines on the turn, so that's why I didn't want to change back into my original lane, because, well, I don't know if I was going to slip, because sometimes those lines, when they're wet, they can cause chaos, and I learned it on the bicycle, thank God, because on the bicycle I fell down plenty of times, and it was not something that is fun. I'm pretty sure if you do it on a motorcycle at these speeds, well, it's going to be less fun, right? Even though we're not hauling ass, we're taking it easy today, still plenty more damage you can cause by going down if you're going down on a motorcycle than on your bicycle. But yeah, you can see this bike loves the twisties, and I love this bike on the twisties. It's just so much fun, and I don't know, for some reason I feel really safe. It's just, I don't know, American-made motorcycles, not bicycles, motorcycles. They're really good. That's why I don't expect to be trading my Harley anytime soon. I first need to learn how to ride my GSXS 1000 before I can actually go and trade this one in for an S1000 or maybe a Gixxer 1000, depending on what type of deal you can get. Because I love the new BMW, but I mean, it's a little bit on the expensive side. Not that this bike is not on the expensive side, because it is, but I don't know, I just I feel like I get a whole lot of bike. And we're almost here to the place we're going to take some pictures, so we'll see how we are doing. But for now, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell button. If you liked the video, send it to all your friends. If you didn't like the video, well, send it to all your enemies. And I'll see you guys on the next one.